wouldn't that be amazing to actually be empowered to choose your life instead of waiting for those outer things to change that you don't actually have any power to change by your own declaration, right? I mean, if you say those things exist out there, then you cannot change them. Now, where sometimes people go with this is they make this leap. They say, well, if everything is happening within me, then, and if it's all a story, then I could change it however I want. And I could snap my fingers and suddenly all the people will treat me nicely and the weather will always be great and we'll put an end to all war and all animal cruelty will come to an end. And, it'll be rainbows and roses for everybody forever. And that's going to be the answer. Well, that sounds nice. And, if that's working for you, great. I wonder, though, there's this idea of that maybe it's wise to walk before you run. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you that you have to do it that way. But it's maybe the way that I have found that tends to work a little better for me. Because when I tried to do it the other way, when I tried to say, well, I should be able to snap my fingers and make the conditions all change to those which I prefer and still make my okayness conditional upon those things, that did not work very well. What I have found, though, is that changing the story works very well. So if you're willing to take those steps, if you're willing to walk before you run, this is my proposal, is work at the story level, change the story. Because that's something that is easily within reach for everybody. I'd say easily within reach. It's easily within reach. Everybody could start to change the story a little bit today.